Welcome, one and all, and Happy New Year. This is the 42nd episode of 7 Sunday Morning Hot Takes. I'm the dispatcher, and stick around till the end of this episode for a very special announcement about the future of this series. Hot take number 1. Lots have changed to the WWE landscape to start the new year, and yet it all feels kind of familiar too. Randy Orton is back. Matt Cardona is back, the Usos are tag team champions again, Julia regains the women's US title, and Carmelo Hayes is the new men's US champion and vows to continue the tradition of the Open Challenge. For me, the most positive development of those mentioned is Julia getting the US title back. That's the right call in my estimation, and if the goal is to make Julia look a little stronger, then I think they've succeeded. But now the WWE needs to keep the momentum going for Julia by setting her up against a strong opponent like Jordynne Grace or Tiffany Stratton. Hot take number 2. So the Usos are tag team champions again, and I don't think that's a bad move as it takes Jimmy and Jay out of an overcrowded singles scene and takes the pressure off Jay especially, but still leaves them available to feud with the Vision over the tag titles. It also opens the door for some other interesting title defenses. The Viking Raiders, the Creeds, the Judgment Day when they get healthy again, and the Usos versus the New Day is a feud that you can do again and again and it never gets old. There is one potential consequence. It occurs to me now that Jay may not be defending his Royal Rumble win, but instead Jimmy and Jay will be featured in a tag match in Saudi. I'd also be surprised if the Usos have an extended run with the titles, but I have no idea who could take it from them. The last time somebody beat them for the titles, it took the combined forces of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and the entire wrestling universe wanting it to happen. The Usos dropping the titles seems like a WrestleMania-worthy moment, so I think they've got them locked up until Vegas. Hot take number 3. Coming up tomorrow night, we have the Kabuki Warriors defending their tag titles against Io and Rhea. This isn't a prediction, just my opinion, but I think the Kabuki Warriors should win and hang on to the titles for a while longer. Rhea and Io already scored a victory against Asuka and Kairi in Perth, and I'm kind of dismayed at how often the Kabuki Warriors lose, considering they're the class of the division. I think Rhea and Io are good together, but much better as single stars, and there's still some good opponents for the Kabuki Warriors to face off against, such as Bayley and Lyra, Liv and Roxanne, Nia and Lash, and a rematch with Charlotte and Alexa. As long as the Kabuki Warriors have the titles, any of those matches will feel like a big deal. Hot take number 4. Also tomorrow night in the women's division, does Becky Lynch get her Intercontinental title back? I have to think so. It's nice that Maxine got a lift, but I think she's already hit her ceiling. I don't think there's enough available opponents for Maxine to have credible feuds with, but Becky pairs up well with anyone and instantly elevates them, and you have a ready-made high-stakes feud waiting in the wings with AJ Lee. AJ's already gotten the better of Becky twice, so in order for a one-on-one encounter to mean something, Becky needs the title back. Maxine is a nice feel-good moment, but that's all it is, a moment. It's not an epic journey. Meanwhile, there is the grand and yet still not fully investigated narrative of Jessica Carr's odious corruption and diabolical behavior as a WWE official, and mark my words, it's only a matter of time before Becky Lynch's lawyers get to the bottom of it and expose the shocking truth, and then everybody will be talking about that, and no one will even remember what's her name. Maxine. They'll only remember how moody she was. Side note, another match from the women's division has been added to tomorrow night's Raw, and it might be the one I'm most excited about. Liv Morgan versus Lyra Valkyria in a singles competition. As you may know, this is a match I've been looking forward to for a long time, and I think it could sneak in there under the radar tomorrow night and steal the show. Hot take number 5. There's one more match of great significance coming tomorrow night, and for this one, I will make a prediction. Braun Breaker versus CM Punk for the World Championship, and I think we will see a title change here. It's perfect timing to start off the new year and what seems like possibly a new era. A returning LA Knight would be a really good first opponent for Breaker as the new champion, either at Saturday night's main event in Montreal or at the Royal Rumble in Saudi. And I'm just going to throw this out there. Is it possible that CM Punk's first feud without the title will be against Chris Jericho? Hot take number 6. Another name that might also get involved in that match is Austin Theory. I like his new look and focus, but his presentation has been a bit hit and miss. His new music just sounds like noise to my ears, and he didn't get a strong endorsement from Heyman, but had to prove himself in a tag match. And then he loses his singles match to Rey Mysterio by DQ, which seems really counterproductive. Theory has a ton of talent. He is a very skilled technical wrestler and has a lot of hidden charisma. He just needs to find that sweet spot that connects him to the audience, yet I'm not sure this is it. Regardless, I'll be cheering for him, and I hope his move to the Vision eventually pays huge dividends. Hot take number 7. Let's talk about the Cody situation. A big match on Friday for the WWE Champion in Berlin against Drew McIntyre. 3 stages of hell. It sounds fun, but I've got a spoiler for you. It'll all come down to the 3rd stage, the steel cage match. Obviously, Drew and Cody will split the first 2 stages because you don't go through all that trouble just to end the match after 2 falls. So whoever wins the first fall will lose the second fall, so they might as well just jump to the 3rd stage and get on with it. The logic of that kind of removes the interest a little for me, but once we get to the 3rd fall, I believe anything can happen. We might even get a new WWE champion. Cody suddenly seems surrounded on all sides. If he can get past Drew, he now has Randy Orton's attention to deal with, and Sami Zayn has let him know he's also coming, and the wild card in all of this is Jacob Fatu. If Drew wins the title, he's got 3 ready-made opponents waiting to go, and it frees Cody up to enter the Royal Rumble, or my preference, for a heel turn and then start a proper feud with Fatu. Either way, the options, to my eyes, look better if Drew is your champion heading towards Montreal and Saudi than if Cody still has the title. So again, not a true prediction, a choice. I choose Drew, and you should too. That would make a good t-shirt. Thanks for being here. Finally, a very quick announcement. After several weeks of soul searching, I have decided that this series will very soon come to an end. When I began this, I said that I would do it for as long as I felt inspired to do so. Well, I can already feel the inspiration diminishing, but I still want to go out with a sense of completion, so I have decided that my 52nd episode, 10 episodes from now, will be the last episode of 7 Sunday Morning Hot Takes. And the truth is, you only have yourselves to blame. You push and you push and you take and you take. What do we get? What do we get? This is a toxic, dysfunctional relationship, and I'm breaking up with you. I'm the dispatcher. You're on the... No, I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm not going to jump through your hoops anymore. No more catchphrases, no more jokes, no more fun, no more dress shirts that I never actually wear. No more hat with the stupid glasses on top. It's so pretentious. Not even prescription. 10 episodes, and then I walk away. But before I do, I am going to absolutely ruin 7 Sunday Morning Hot Takes. You've been warned.